Mm, Twitch tripping. Hey yo, what's the deal, man? It's your player partner, Bobby WAJ. And I would like to take the initiative to give all praises to the most high God. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be able nor capable of doing the things that a lot of us take for granted. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we do that we take for granted. But the things that you're taking from granted is a privilege, blessed, and bestowed upon us by the most high God. So whoever's viewing this live broadcast, man, I pray that the most high brings you comfort, brings you peace. I pray that your blessings are magnified and your curses and challenges are minimized. You feel what I'm saying? Peace, what's the deal, man? Before I get into the content, man, I want to say rest in peace to my nigga Blue Jesus, aka H Loke, man, from Harlem 30 Crip. You gonna see Miss, cuz on Crip. Certified Crip, homie, on PJ Crip. Just a well-rounded Loke, man. And my partner was battling with Lou Gehrig's disease for many years, man. And it was hurtful to see his health decline. You know what I mean? Man, that shit hurted like a motherfucker, man. A strong, reputable Loke, man, hit with that Lou Gehrig's disease. You know, just an unfortunate situation, cause I got, I got the word that my kin folks passed, last night in the middle of the night, cuz you feel what I'm saying? So sending prayers, sending love to his family, his friends, and to the Harlem 30 Crips, cuz you know what I mean? Real low, then transition, cuz nigga gonna keep your family in prayers low. Nigga gonna always keep you in close to the heart, cuz and in the mind, cuz on PJ Crip, my player partner, man, on Steve-O, man. This nigga was crazy. One thing I could say about H Loke, homie, if he rocked with you, he rocked with you on PJ Crip. He can be a live wire, what they call a hothead, man. He can be a hothead, you feel what I'm saying? I remember we was on a bus, cuz we was going to Compton Court. It's a whole lot of Gray Street niggas on the bus on PJ Crip. One of the most noticeable niggas was a nigga named Grunch or Grump. This is the uncle or the family member to the dude Runch from Gray Street. Shout out to the Gray Streets, cuz on PJ. So we on a bus cooling and all that, niggas, I'm from Woolly Woo, Woolly Woo, Woolly Woo, and all this, man. I'm from PJ Watts, Gray Street Watts, all right for shaking out all this and all that. But nigga H Low wasn't gonna let it be, he wasn't gonna let it go by, cuz man. I'm from Harlem 30 Crip, man. I got, you know what I mean? I got family from Grape and Woolly Woo, and oh yeah, we know your people and all this and all that. And then things took a drastic turn on PJ. In those correctional facilities, cuz it's the hub and dub. But my love for my partner, you know, my love for my nigga H Low, cuz I'm not gonna say it was more important than adhering to the structure and the alliance called the hub and dub and the county jail and the correctional institutions and all that. But I couldn't let nobody do nothing to my boy. Like, you feel me? H Low just so happened to go on one, you know what I mean? Whoever his people was from Gray Street was deceased. So he put it on a name like, yeah, on Wooty Woo Woo, yeah, on Harlem Crip, on Wooty, and they like, hold on, cuz, like, no, nigga, don't be putting that on a homie. Nigga, say what, nigga, what? Nigga, on Harlem 30 Crip, nigga, that's my people. Nigga, I put it on whoever I want to put it on. Nigga, that's my people. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna tell me not to put it like cuz one on PJ? So the Gray Streets was about to, you know what I mean, engage in a verbal sparring match with him. But the dude Grunch, like he was like the big homie, like he was like the oldest nigga from Grape that was right there. Like, so he like, no, Gio, we ain't gonna do all well, you know what I mean? When we get off the bus, this what it's gonna be. Man, I can't let these niggas pack out my dog. I can't let these niggas, you know what I mean, set trip or, flip on my dog like on PJ. So I'm like, man, these Gray Street niggas about to fuck us up on PJ. But this my nigga, it is what it is. And I told him, like, on PJ, nigga, it is what it is. I'm with you, cuz on Steve-O. But the Gray Streets didn't take violent actions against my partner nor me. You understand what I'm saying? So everything was copacetic. But you know, that just that display of loyalty and that display of gangsterism on his behalf, man. Them Gray Street niggas was deep on PJ. I ain't had no homies on that motherfucker. It was me, my nigga H-Loke. H-Loke just, you know what I mean? This nigga just stirred up the motherfucking hornet's nest, cousin. We potentially about to get into some gangster shit. But H-Loke, man, that, you know what I mean? They ain't even bring him in the tank with us, cuz, you feel what I'm saying? The Gray Street niggas wasn't turned up or tripping or none of that, like, you feel me? They was cool. They were cordial. They weren't turned down. They weren't turned up. And that's just what it was, cuz, oh, PJ. And then I see my, yeah, man, cuz, man, so many stories I could tell about my nigga H-Loke, cuz, but we gonna get into this content, cuz you're gonna be deeply missed, my nigga on PJ Crib, cuz. Salute to my nigga H-Loke, Blue Jesus, rest in peace, Loke. But moving it on, man, we gonna get into this content, man. This content is about none other than Tiny Raylo, West Side, Rolling 40 neighborhood Crib. Shout out to the neighborhoods, cuz before we get into that, I want to say this. I am the first. I am a pioneer when it comes to being an individual from the streets that's coming on here talking about trauma-informed care. I was the first coming on here talking about how sexual assaults can negatively affect the trajectory of a lot of these dudes' lives, and a lot of dudes who have underwent some form of sexual assault, they don't feel like they can get the help that they deserve on the streets. So they engage in counterproductive activities. They put themselves on a path of self-destruction because of the violation that they had went through at whatever point in time of their lives that they went through. And you know, it's a taboo thing. If you're male and you get actually, forgive me, you get actually violated, assaulted, and all that, you don't talk about it. So a lot of males in our community, they go through life, you know, being hyper aggressive and, you know what I mean, just crazy and turned up and all that because they are victims of a victimizer. You understand what I'm saying? I am also a pioneer and one of the first dudes to come on here being from the streets and being conscious. And I done told y'all, word is bond. Y'all can go back and watch the content. Now, now a lot of more individuals is going to start coming on here and getting in the lane that I created. And that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? Get into this lane. But one thing you can't do, dog, you can't straddle the fence. I'm not going to get on here talking about, you know, Carver Park blank, Gray Street blank, Mona Park blank, like, I'm not doing all that. You either gonna be hot or you're gonna be cold. For in the Bible, it says that if you're lukewarm, you should be spat from the mouth of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? You can't straddle the fence. You can't be in between. You either pushing for trauma-informed care, awareness for sexual assault victims, put an S in front of it, the amelioration, the improvement, the restructuring of our communities, and being conscious and forward thinking. Are you on a bullshit? That just is what it is. It's no in between. So what we're going to do, we're going to dissect and potentially dialogue about the content that's being created by this dude by the name of Raylo. And I also would like to add this right here. A lot of people are now discussing and taking notice of Damn Homie, who I said is a culture vulture. And she's proven that she's a culture vulture by not having some type of vetting system. A vetting system is when I used to work in trauma-informed care as a lead survivors advocate, right? So when we go vet a agency or organization, we see what's their curriculum, what programs and services they offer for the population that we are campaigning for or advocating for. It's a vetting system. Would this serve the purpose of the population that we are advocating for? It's a vetting system. She doesn't have a vetting system. A lot of individuals that she have on her platform is individuals that's on SNY yards. No disrespect to them, just calling a ball, a strike, a strike. SNY yards, allegedly individuals who congregate with individuals who have committed sexual assault violations on women, children, and other men, individuals who are dropouts, individuals who allegedly, drop the dime on other cats. So when you sit back and look at her content, you individuals who suffer from severe mental health disorders, That's poverty pimping at its finest. If she's not a culture vulture, then why is she gravitating towards these type of degenerates? The little dude Ray Loke, man, this motherfucker have a mental health disorder, a severe mental health disorder. And he should have been introduced to some form of or intense treatment versus getting all that time. That little dude got a problem. And she just paraded him all over the internet and basically tried to authenticate him and authenticate her channel and her push through him. Like I said in another video that I said about him, that dude don't got no validity. That dude can't say this or say that, can't start this or stop that. The little brother needs some intense treatment. He needs help. So you can't run at him and say, tell them I'm not a culture vulture. Yeah, you're a culture vulture because you went to a degenerate. You went to a JCat. You went to a dude that have a severe mental health disorder and tried to tell them I'm not a culture vulture. This little motherfucker don't know what he's doing. Self, especially on the self-admittance. We're going to get into some content. But this is the thing, man, to individuals that's getting in my lane. Because I'm the first. I'm the pioneer of this type of content. You got to be hot to be cold, big dog. A motherfucker isn't saying you can't stand on business. When you see some bullshit, call it out, but stand on the business. Don't be on here, yeah, cuz, whoop, like, no, nigga, that's not what we do. Not in this lane. If you want to be in the other lane with the other niggas, then make content that aligns you with the other niggas, but don't come in this lane. Looking for sympathy, looking for empathy, looking for compassion and understanding, but you big bad whoop and all this and all that. It don't work like that. But then we also got to factor in and take into consideration we're dealing with an individual who's not playing with a full deck. And we got to advocate for these type of cats because these youngsters in the streets is going through the same disorder, going through the same traumatic experiences that Ray Loke is going through. Now, that's what I'm pushing. That's what I'm talking about. Trauma-informed care, holistic healing. How do we heal our people? How do we break down and fully understand the psychology behind why a lot of these niggas do what they do? But let's get into the content, man. We're going to start this off with a brother by the name of Smooth Groove for 107 Verse, man. Shout out to the Hoovers as well.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now salutes and shout outs to Damn Homie. She had Smooth Groove, aka the original Lil Porky from 107 Hoover Criminals. And he said he just seen that episode that Damn Homie dropped with Raylo from Rolling 40's Crip on it. And he has some things to say about that. So let's get straight into it. Now Smooth Groove said the only reason he popped up on the internet is because when Raylo did that interview with Damn Homie, he was extra'd out. And being that he was on the yard with Raylo, he gonna tell you the truth about him. So let's get straight into it. Now Smoke Groove said one thing about the internet: you could be all you wanna be, like the army. And he said Raylo was talking like he was this big bad Hoover destroyer, but when he was on the yard with us, there wasn't none of that energy there.
Never say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So the big bad H blank unaliver and all this and all that, when he was on the yard programming with these dudes, it wasn't that level of intensity that he just gave us on the internet. See, listen, on PJ Crip, on Stevie Walla Bing, right? I'm me wherever I go. Whether it's on the internet, man, I'm Bobby Ye. This is me. When you interact with me and all this and all that, listen, big dog, it ain't that much different from between my internet persona and the actual me, Bobby W.A.J. No, this is me. See, a lot of dudes come on this internet and they create these false personas and this, that, and third. Man, I'm not about to get on here and talk about, yeah, man, I'm big bad G Blanket, this, that, and third, and I done been and I done did this and whoop. Like, no, nigga, I'm not about to do that because it defeats the purpose and it perpetuates this cycle that we are so adamantly trying to break. So you got to be one way or another, my nigga. And I understand they say, man, the nigga got a mental health disorder. I understand that. But the little nigga know right from right, wrong from wrong. Because if he didn't, then he'll be in a way more fucked up situation than he's in now. We done been around J Cats in the county jail. And they so J Cattish We gonna coin that J Caddish. You feel what I'm saying? But they so J Caddish, they so deep and they so messed up mentally to where they're not even a part of GP. They can't even slip through the cracks. And if they do hit a main line, once we see Wooty Woo, oh no, we got to get them up out of here. Hey, get Cuz up out of here, Cuz ain't mentally fit. Cuz gonna put us on a wreck. We gonna have to crash out. So for this nigga to go through the county jail with all this trauma and oh man, I got mental, I'm bipolar. Man, I know a lot of bipolar niggas, but when they get to prison, nigga, that bipolar disorder dissipate. It's gone. Hallelujah, Jesus. This nigga's healed. That's all I'm saying. These big bad niggas that's crazy and all this type of shit. When they go to prison, these niggas get their motherfucking mind right. When these niggas hit the county, they get their motherfucking minds right. Nigga being, oh, I got operational defiance disorder. Go to the county jail and this nigga complying to all the rules, regulations, and instructions. On PJ Crip, I'm telling you what's real. Nigga ain't never listened to his mama since he got pushed out the womb. They say I got operational defiance disorder. I just don't like authority. But they go to the county jail and go to the pen, and these niggas is front line. Sir, yes, sir. These niggas be telling niggas the rules when they come into the county jail. Oh, yeah, cuz. Yeah, blood. Hey, those the Mexican tables. Yeah, cuz. Those the Mexican tables, cuz. We don't walk this way, cuz. These are phones right here, cuz. And yeah, blood. Those phones right there. These niggas become the biggest enforcers of the rules and regulations. These bipolar disorder ass niggas, these I'm schizophrenic ass niggas. These I got operation to define disorder. I got ADD. I just can't sit down. But when they say it's count time, you the first nigga on this bunk. Like, come on, my nigga. Let's start being real about this shit. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the psychology behind this shit because this shit is real and it affects a lot of people. And then there's some motherfuckers that's masquerading. I'm crazy. And you in the county. I'm humble. I'm a Christian. Get your bitch ass up out of here, nigga. Nigga don't respect that type of shit, nigga. PJ Crip. Nigga, you a gangster on the streets. Oh, man, I'll be drinking. Hey, yeah, man. Give me a 40. Better yet, give me some Hennessy. Got my SSI check. But when you go to the county, it's, oh, man, where the prayer circle at? Brothers, let's hold hands. Dear Lord, we humbly come to you today to ask you for forgiveness, Lord, to ask you to strengthen us, Lord, to ask you to. But you ain't have no request for the Lord on the streets. You ain't want to give acknowledgement and praise to the Lord on the streets. Now you're in this controlled environment where it's a lot of gangster shit and a potential for danger and death is high. Now you a good, faithful Christian. Your mama and your grandmama been telling your monkey ass, baby, come to church with me. I want to introduce you to the pastor. Oh no, grandmama, I got something to do. And then I just got this new PlayStation game. I got to play that because it helped my mental health disorder. Niggas running G. Niggas running game on they guardians and all that. Yeah, I need a pair of shoes because, at school, the coach said that I need the best shoes because I got a condition. Grandma, can you give me some Michael Jordans? The coach said that? Yeah, he said I need some. Niggas be manipulating their loved ones and shit with this fake ass mental health disorder and all that. But these niggas get to the county jail and get to prison and become Scout's honor. These niggas know the rules and regulations better than the niggas who created the rules and regulations. Oh no, don't do that, man. We can't do that. We can't sit over there. Oh no, man, don't send that Mexican that open pack of a cereal or Cheerios or honey loaf, whatever the fuck. So we got to be able to distinguish who's being authentic and who's being disingenuous. Because a lot of these niggas is being disingenuous, but you know what I mean? I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand the path to become liberated. But let your liberation be your liberation. If you focus on being liberated, if you focus on being resentenced, if you focus on getting some type of appeal or whatever the case may be, and this is the vehicle that you're going to utilize to put your message in a public eye so that it can be advantageous to you, that's understandable, big dog. But when you start talking about these niggas and them dudes and whoopty whooping, I be I'm on the line like no. Now shit become convoluted. Now there's no understanding. Now there's no compassion. Now there's no motherfucking empathy, especially when you become a poster boy to a culture vulture because you seeking relevance. Oh, I love damn homie, and damn homie helped me put my story out there, and damn homie helped me put my story out there about me being actually violated. You could have did that on your own, big dog. It's sisters that hail from what we hail from that would have allowed you to came on, that would have allowed you to come on. Because, you know, oh, he said can't. Nigga, I'm from the projects. Nigga, sometimes when I'm chopping game with my people, I say, yeah, man, you know I love that bitch. Oh, man, you know, you could have sent that to the, you know what I mean? Like, that's how we talk. It's Project English. So for all you people who are grammar professors and all that, let me speak using proper American vernacular. But getting back to this real shit, like, yeah, nigga, you let this white girl put a battery in your back and here, say this, Ray Loke. And your stupid ass, man, damn homie is cool. Damn homie, man, shut your weird ass up, nigga. If you're looking for compassion, understanding, advocacy, and all this and all that, that ain't how you get it, big dog. Come on, this motherfucker be your general, your genuine self. And then we'll be more compelled to give you some assistance in whatever you need assistance with. What you need to do some legal work, what you need a nigga to send you some stamps and all this type of shit so you can send out your legal work. What you need a nigga to help you do case law to get you from up out of there, nigga, we willing to help you. But when you resort to these type of antics, niggas ain't inclined to give you no assistance, big dog. But let's get back into the content. PJ Crib. Yada yada, what's the deal, Hitty? Yada yada, what's the deal, Hitty? What's the deal, Hitty? So before I go too far, right? I would like to send a major shout out to Mr. Exotics. I am going to say this. Cali Plug, move over. Backpack Boys, you're out of there. Cookies, we're coming for your ass. There it is right there, Mr. Exotics, man. Sending a major shout out to Mr. Exotics. If you're trying to tap in for the tap in, you can tap in with the tap in tapper. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Or you can hit my player partner at Mr. Exotics on IG. But let's get back into the content, man.
My in-house energy do. When I walk out the side, I'm just, because he damn sure wasn't out there like that.
Now, Smooth Groove said if Ray Loke was really talking like he's really talking, that he's this Hoover Destructor, then explain to me how we see each other on the yard and nothing happens. And sometimes when we see each other on the yard, we have...
I can speak to that. Because in prison it's structured. A nigga ain't just whipping out his whipping out, whipping out, not whipping out, like, but whooping on. A nigga ain't just whooping on his enemies while in the California Department of Correction. It just don't go like that. So I can understand why he wasn't pressing that H blank line, you know what I mean, the way that he's pressing it on the internet, because in the pen, it don't run like that. It's not structured like that. Niggas will holler at you behind that. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get back into the content. And the thing is, look, I'm also say this. If he really unalive 4 dudes from Kinfolk section, you feel what I'm saying? If he really unalive 4 dudes and slammed on 20, shit, he up on the scoreboard. You feel what I'm saying? So Cash should have been trying to holler at him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, homie, I had a close friend growing up with it as a kid. And I pray to God that I never hit any type of correctional facility ever again. Please, Yahweh, continue to bless me and protect me, right? But it's certain dudes that was took from my section. I'm not programming with these niggas on PJ Crip. Like my childhood friend that got hit on Steve-O, nigga, I'm not programming with the nigga that did that, nigga. PJ Crip, nigga, we got to get down, nigga. Even if it split the card, even if it create confusion, conflict, and controversy. No, nigga. Nigga, you did some bust ass shit to my homie, nigga, and I can't forgive that, nigga, because we still hurt behind that on PJ Crip. So God forbid if I was ever in a facility with this nigga, we got to get cracking on PJ Crip, nigga, on Steve-O. Because you did some bust ass shit, nigga, that shouldn't have been done. PJ Crip. You know what I mean? It's certain loved ones, childhood friends, and family members, and all this. Like, nigga, you did this to my family member, nigga. When I see you, nigga, it's only God know what it's gonna be. And this is just the truth of the matter. You feel what I'm saying? So getting back to what I was talking about, the point that I'm driving home. You understand what I'm saying? If I was in that situation and this nigga just took, or this nigga is rumored to have took somebody that I love that was near and dear to me, nigga, fuck these prison politics, nigga. I'm getting off on cuz and I holler at the homies when I get to the next yard. What's up, cuz? What we politicking on? What we tripping on? We tripping? It's cool. All right, for shit it up. Let's reschedule. Let's resume regular schedule program. And that's just how it is. You got a nigga on the internet that's bragging how he 4 of your homies and slam 20 of your homies. Like, what? Like, no, nigga, we gotta hold on, player. We got to see how good you left, right, jab, and all this type of shit, nigga. We got to get into some gangster shit. PJ Crip, nigga. I'm not going to speak on my personal life, but my dear loved one that was taken from my family because over some dick and pussy shit, nigga. Yeah, PJ Crip. What? You think I'm gonna see this nigga and it's just we brothers, we happy and we singing and hell no, nigga, feel these hard rights, nigga, and he's smooth. Yeah, nigga, gotta be something. Cause you wasn't justified in doing what you did, nigga. On PJ Crip, nigga, I'm not gonna be on the yard of my and the person who took my childhood friend is on this motherfucker, and I don't make no efforts, nigga. What, nigga? No, nigga. PJ Crip. And this ain't no shit when a nigga was a baby and you hit somebody and a motherfucker ain't really have a connection with him and really know it. You probably get a pass on that one, on something like that. But when I done ate in this nigga mama house and jumped on this nigga mama water bed and all this and all that, we done played cops and robbers and we didn't exchange Nintendo games. Niggas done broke my games and I'm like, no, nigga, I'm keeping your games. And I done took niggas money coming to my auntie candy house. Nigga, we got history, nigga. PJ Crip. Not being on no yard with no nigga that didn't did something to one of my near and dear loved ones that I know that I got knowledge of who they is and all that. No, nigga, this ain't no shit from the 80s and 90s, nigga. Nigga, this some shit like here and now, and you did that, nigga. And since you did that on PJ Crip, nigga, you got to show me how effective you is without a weapon in your hand, you bitch ass nigga. And if you want to get into some yeah, we can get into that too, because that's what it's about with me, cuz. See, a lot of niggas come on this internet, man, and they be popping and all that, man. My reputation speaks for itself. The thing about how drastically and how rapidly the paradigms are shifting in this experience we call life, it's crazy. This nigga came on the internet, yeah, man, I'm H blank, this, that, and third, and immediately, almost instantaneously, somebody comes and say, nope, that's not true, he's this. And you got a lot of dudes that's coming on the internet with these false ass narratives or these over exaggerated egos and this false bravado and all this type of shit. That somebody comes say, nope, that dude is this. That dude mess with boys. That dude's a snitch. That dude SNY. Ain't none of that shit came up on me, cuz. I've been actively doing this internet shit, cuz, for like 2 years now. Never been SNY. Never, no dude, never, no, none of that. Never rolled it up, no, none of that. Because I be thugging the way that they taught me how to thug this shit, homie. And if you do this shit appropriately and you do it right, even though we were misled, misguided before my state of consciousness and my awakening, nigga, man, this PJ Wash Crip, nigga, you ain't dissing the hood, you ain't none of that. My deceased homies, no, none of that, nigga, we gonna have at it. And that's what it was. But a lot of these dudes come on here with these false narratives, and you ain't about what you be talking about, and that just is what it is. But being that we have a higher level of consciousness and understanding, it's a certain level of compassion and empathy, not mercy. Compassion and empathy that we got to extend to certain niggas. I brought a dude on my platform, right? And I could have publicly annihilated this dude. But this dude is a survivor of the same thing that Ray Loke is a survivor of. So now we got to introduce trauma-informed care. We got to put them in a place. Listen, homie, I know who you is. Don't do this. Don't do that. False narrative. Whoopty whoop. I'm not going to expose you, but we got to have a conversation, bucko. I'm not about to let no nigga come on here and masquerade to be something that you're not, because it can be misleading to these kids. And it could be weaponized and ammunition used against those who oppose us to come on and say, yeah, dog, the blacks are this and the blacks is that, dog. They do this. And I know that fool from YA fool. That fool was like, nah, ain't none of that. Raylo trying to get a piece of that juvenile sexual assault money. He slow as fuck on Steve-O. You're absolutely right, Mike B. On Mike, he trying to do that, but also he's also trying to create this narrative of him being a victim and incapable of making sound decisions because of the severity of his abuse, so that he can go back to the courts and say, hey, there's mitigating circumstances. This dude is incapable of being charged to this degree or prosecuted to this degree because of what happened to him as a kid. You understand what I'm saying? It's a game, and I understand it. I'm not here to knock no nigga game. But when you straddling the fence, nigga, I'ma hold niggas accountable on PJ Crip, because it is what it is. Nigga want to get some juvenile hall sexual assault money. Okay, Mr. Woods, George Woods, Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall was a fucking sexual predator. And this is the truth. This dude wanted to see swipes. He wanted to see your penis. If you was a disobedient child, or like, man, you weird. He'll hem you up, And as he hemming you up, he grabbing your joint and all this and all. Man, what you doing? Like, man, this nigga grabbing my, what are you doing? You a motherfucking lie. Woo. That was him. So if you've been to LP and you was in, and you just so unfortunately happened to be on a unit where Mr. Woods was the supervisor, that he was there. Sent niggas to the box. Put me in a room with a Mexican nigga from Longos named Milo. Last name was Moreno, some shit like that, right? This nigga put us in a room and tell us to fight. And whoever win is gonna F the other one. What, man? You weird as a motherfucker, cuz nigga. Ain't no none of that going on. Well, we gonna see, cause I'm about to lock this door. And when I come back, it better be some fighting or some effing. What? So I tell a nigga, like you with that, cuz? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Cause it ain't no none of that, my nigga. But if you want to get down, we can, man, that fool tripping, fool. And that fool, Mr. Woods, fool. And that fool be grabbing my swipe, because Mexicans used to say swipe. That fool be grabbing my swipe and this, that fool. And that vato's tripping, dog. All right, we on the same accord, nigga. Ain't no fucking going on. And if you don't want to fight, we ain't got to fight. Nigga, we just gonna chill. And we chilled and we talked. Mr. Woods came, opened the door to his disappointment. There wasn't no fighting or no fucking going on. So he sent both of us to the box. And the nigga used to come to the box and he'd be like, let me see that. Let you see that. Let me see that. Let you see that. Let me see that. Or you gonna stay here. Like, what? Man, fuck it. Close my door. I'm chilling. And I had to tell a big homie, Ross. I'm like, Ross, man, because I had a homie from my hood that was working at LP named Mr. Ross, right? So I tell Ross, like, man, what's up with Mr. Woods, cuz? Oh, man, that nigga Woods, man, that dude Woods is crazy. He this, that. But you cool over here. You safe over here, your big homie, man. I'm hoping they let you stay over here with it, because he used to bring me out, let me be a messenger and all this and all that. But Mr. Woods was a motherfucking sexual predator that like to grab nigga swipes. Restrain you? Man, what you restraining me for, my nigga? It ain't that serious. That is there on PJ. Nigga didn't grab my joint and all this so weird ass shit. And when a motherfucker don't want to do what he wants you to do, you going to the box. Man, I ain't tripping on PJ Cripps. Send me to the box. I'm not tripping. I will go to the box and I'll chill over there with the big homie. He gonna bring me out. I'm, if some enemy goes over there, some niggas disrespecting the big homie or disrespecting the program, we gonna go to the room. We gonna get cracking, and that's just is what it was. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But I used to love to go to the box to get away from this fucking perv, this fucking sexual predator, Mr. Woods. Yeah, nigga, George Woods from out of Compton. That dude was a fucking, what is it called? Is it a sadist or a sadist? He was a sadist. Hold on, let me put it in the chat and y'all tell me how to pronounce that. I think that's how you he was sadistic. Yeah, Mr. George Woods on PJ. He was a sadistic, sick motherfucker that had an obsession with penis. Man, let me see that. Oh, you look like you got a what? I know this nigga fucking with me right now. This shit can't be real. This shit can't be true. So when they talk about that juvenile hall sexual abuse shit, that shit is real. And Mr. Woods was one of those perpetrators. They did a full-fledged investigation on him, how he was beating dudes up and grabbing their things, and ooh, how I like the what? It's traumatizing, even because the motherfucker was a kid. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga came to the box and tried to restrain me so he can grab on my penis. You understand what I'm saying? And I had enough. Nigga, we about to, man, fuck that. And nigga, could beat the fuck out of a nigga on PJ. Mr. Woods was like 6'3", 260 pound, cockeyed motherfucker, bald head nigga, Kojak looking motherfucker. That nigga beat my ass. But after I stood up for myself and all that, nigga ain't never made another reference to my penis. Nigga ain't never grabbed my penis or tried to restrain me, and none of that no more on PJ Crib. Nigga, you got to stand up for yourself. Too many niggas got the mind state of being victims. No, nigga, you got to be a survivor. Nigga, you got to be a motherfucker that's going to conquer the situation. Like, no, nigga, you ain't, what, nigga? Fuck up off me, you weird ass nigga. So if anybody ever came in contact with Mr. George Woods and Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall, and you are a victim of him, you need to do something about it, because it was wrong what they was doing to people. It was wrong. And Los Angeles County knew it was going on because it was going on for decades. You got my homie Bogart that came on Hispanic Guys podcast And he was talking about how it was going on when he was a young buck, when he was a young. And you understand what I'm saying? So they been knew what was going on, but they allowed these sexual predators to come and work in these institutions, and it was like leading a motherfucking a wolf to be the shepherd of sheep. But getting back to Raylo, yeah, it's pronounced sadist. Yeah, sadistic, a fucking sadist. That's what he was. He got turned on. And listen, homie, it was some dudes that was messengers in there. And I know one dude, because he used to try to represent my neighborhood, my gang. Mr. Woods used to get him to fight dudes. Some dudes ain't want to fight. And Mr. Woods is, you know what I mean? And that dude that was trying to represent my neighborhood, he's in prison right now. What you think he in prison for? Well, shit, man. He got convicted of in South Central kidnapping a female in partnership with another dude, raping her and setting her body on fire. This is one of Mr. Woods' proteges. This is one of the dudes that Mr. Woods used to have going in because he was kind of big. The dude who was trying to claim my neighborhood, but don't know him from the hood. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let it be known that we don't know him. You feel what I'm saying? All this and all that, like, right? But Mr. Woods used to use him to intimidate dudes and go in there and, you know, do some things that wasn't cool. And we had to holler at the homie, like, listen, homie, well, I ain't got no choice. Mr. Wood make me whoop and all, like, what? Like, man, this shit crazy. Nigga, we need to write a grievance on this nigga. Cause in juvenile hall, we have to write grievance. Nigga, we gotta write a grievance on this nigga or something, man, cause this shit ain't cool. But then nobody wanna write a grievance. But then Mr. Woods, the sadist, on his penis hunt, he beat up this one dude kind of bad. He beat up this one dude kind of bad. He had a fetish of choking people and reaching around and funneling their penises. And he had did this to this one dude. He had beat him up kind of bad, and that's when they started an investigation on him. Allegedly, he got fired. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I went off to the California Youth Authority and all this and all that. But Mr. Woods has a lot of victims. A lot of victims. So I understand what the little dude Raylo, you know, talks about when he talks about some of the things that he's talking about. But what I take umbrage with is you either going to be pushing for spreading awareness or you're going to continue to be a part of the problem. It's no in between. You understand what I'm saying? And I also understand that if you hang around or hang in the toilet long enough, you're going to step in some shit. But the shit that you stepping in is shit that's initiated by you. It's bullshit that you're putting out there. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get back into the content, cuz this shit got me, man, it got me. You understand what I'm saying? So I can vouch for some of the things that the little nigga say when I show his clip, because me talking about the shit that Mr. Woods used to do to us, cuz that shit it infuriates me, cuz, and that shit makes me want to hurt motherfuckers. That shit make me want to, you know what I mean? Like, but through self-mastery and through proper dieting and guiding my thoughts to a more productive and positive place, I am able to control the desires to hurt motherfuckers and inflict pain on motherfuckers, not in an actual way. That's never been my get down, but put that fire on motherfuckers, put my hands on motherfuckers and all this and all that because of the trauma that we endured. You know what I mean? But let's get back into the content, cuz on Crip.
Conversations.
I used to see the dude, we supposed to be enemies and we walk right past each other. Sometimes we speak or sometimes we didn't, you know? And he just pressed it like he was just that politicker and like just the Don Dada or something.
Now, Smooth Groove said he didn't even want to put Raylo's business out there, but he said since he wants to put all this negative energy out there in this universe, why don't you address the fact that you was in a cell with a dude that's no good?
I wasn't even gonna put the homie out there like this, because I didn't even find out till after I got out. But he pressed it like he was just this mother politician, this super crip and all that. You was in a cell with a dude that's in there for sex charges, dude. So you just politicking, super cripping and all that shit. Nigga.
If this dude was in a cell with a dude who was in jail for X charges, put an S in front of it, they was fucking each other. I don't get what nobody say. Them dudes was fucking each other. Because if you don't like these type of individuals, why would you have these type of individuals around you, close to you, in close proximity to you? They was fucking each other. I don't give what nobody say. I'm telling you right here and now, them was fucking each other. And that just is what it is. Demetrius the Priest say the big nigga from 7th Street. Huh? What big nigga from 7th Street? Mike B said that was in 2013, 2014, and happened on the one way. I think Grand or Olive Street with the dude that was claiming, yo, oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Mike B, you right. On Steve-O, you right. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, you most definitely right. You most definitely right. And this is so much shit I can get into, but we're not gonna get into it right now. But shout out to Mike B, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Mike B said he used to transfer niggas to court. When I was there, he was a senior. He was the supervisor of E&F and another unit that he managed, and he used to be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So anybody that was exposed to his sadistic ways and his inappropriate touching, you know what I mean? My prayers they go out to you, cuz on PJ Crip, because the shit that nigga used to do, it wasn't cool. So they probably took him from being the senior and put his stupid ass on court duties because he was a fucking predator. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, but anyways, forgive me. Let's get back into the content.
Kick the back.
Now, Smoke Groove said one thing about him is he don't tell no lie. And he told Raylo, just be honest, we was both on the SNY yard. And he told Raylo, cut the tough guy ass. Because when you came out your cell, you never had that type of energy.
So you can say that old tough ass shit on my mama's mama. He ain't never came out the cell with that type of energy.
Now, Smoke Groove told Raylo, if you claim to be this super loped out crib, then how in the hell were you in the cell with a person that's deemed no good? Then he said when you did that interview with Damn Homie, it was H blank this and H blank that. But explain to me how we was both on the same yard and you knew I was from Hoover Criminals, but you didn't do a damn thing to me. Now, Smoke Groove ended it off by telling Raylo, if you was really like that, I would have never said nothing bad about you. But you can't keep lying, pretending that you the boogeyman when you and I know we was both on that SNY yard. Now, salutes up to Smoke Groove as well as Damn Homie for dropping that content. And now that you guys heard it, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy Nose Stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Down.
Paperboy News. Hey, thank you for the content, Paperboy News. Appreciate it. Much, 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 much appreciated. Hey, so now what we gonna do? Man, that Mr. Wood shit just kind of like fucked me up, cuz. A weird ass nigga, cuz. Like, man, like. Yeah, it was a kidnapping that the nigga did, man. But the dude went to prison and allegedly did it to a prison guard. Got into the gun tower. How you get up there? Man, it's locked doors. It's like 3 or 4 doors that you got to go through before you can get to the gun tower. So how did he get up into the gun tower to actually assault a prison guard, a female prison guard? You know what I mean? But that's another topic for another time. Both on the SNY yard diabolical, man. This shit is crazy.
How was you feeling last night? So this message is for the world.
Theatrical.
About things about sexual assault, things that happen to us, things that we going through right now. So last night, I was tossing and turning last night, and as y'all noticed, I was raped. I was raped when I was 5 years old and kidnapped, and then I was raped in juvenile hall by female.
And I'm not gonna go into that, but a similarity between me and this brother is this right here. And I'm very vocal and I'm very honest about my experience, my introduction into sex. When I was 5 years old, I told y'all go over some, close family members' house and all that. They in there playing house. They introduced me to sex. They got me humping on a female and all this and all that. And I told y'all my mind wasn't able to handle that and process that level of intimacy so young. So I sympathize with this brother. You feel what I'm saying? This brother was, somebody inserted their penis into his anus when he was 5 years old. So imagine the trauma that this brother has endured, going throughout life. Questions of his manhood, questions of his sexuality. Also he was what you call it when you're trying something out, experimenting. He was experimenting with homosexual and bisexual relationships, so on and so forth. So I want to advocate on the behalf of this brother, because him being violated and having somebody insert their penis into his, his alimentary, the end of his alimentary canal when he was a kid, it created this somewhat of a sociopath. That's why he stopped feeling, because when he was being penetrated, he had to lose connection. He had to lose the ability to feel. And then his child upbringing, I'll let him get into it, so on and so forth and whatnot. This little dude was effed up. And I talked about this in another live, where I was talking about, just because a person is and all this, some of these dudes be scary. They be marks and they be pushed to do certain things. This little dude didn't have an identity. He was questioning his sexuality, had been through a few secret or closeted homosexual relationships and whatnot, and he didn't know who he was because he was violated as a kid. And then he's a part of the gang, and the gang, seeing that he's very impressionable, he's easy to manipulate and influence. They send him on a mission of self-destruction. But he didn't mind, because he didn't have the ability to feel. But let's get back into the content. Prayers going up for this little misunderstood brother.
Staff and stuff like that. And sometimes my mind be crazy. I have mood swings. You know what I'm saying? I got to go check myself in the mental health. I got to go talk to things, because he's the after.
This is the individual that damn homie is exploiting. An individual who is triple CMS, an individual who has a severe mental health disorder, an individual who has to check himself into a mental facility in order for him to cope with life. But this is the individual that she's trying to get validity from. This is the individual that she's trying to authenticate herself through. This individual has a problem, an actual problem. So when she comes on these lives and he's being deprived and he's in a controlled environment, this dude to say anything in order for him to Google and oogle at her breasts, in order for him to be able to communicate offline in a intimate fashion with a woman. And y'all don't think y'all don't see this as being exploitative? Y'all don't think this is exploitation? This is exploitation at its finest. This is culture vulturing at its finest, capitalizing off the pain and the suffering of individuals from these destitute communities that have, whether diagnosed or undiagnosed, mental health disorders. That's what she's doing. This little brother needs help. He don't need a platform to self-destruct. And that's what she's doing. She's giving him a platform to highlight his self-destructive ways. Let's get back into the content, cuz.
Infections, things that we going through. So I want to let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying, it's really not no gimmick with me. I'm really battling childhood trauma. I'm battling sexual assault, and I'm a victim of that. So, I have bipolar moments, and, like, I have good days, bad days. And last night I had a bad night, where I'm tossing and turning, and I'm sleeping with the light on. Every night I sleep with the light on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Raylo, I see what the plot is. I know what I see the vision, and I understand what the mission is. I'm not gonna shit on no nigga parade. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna let you talk, and when I feel like it's necessary, I interject. But I know what the play is. For those who know, we see what the play is, big dog. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I pray that the Most High God bless you to come from up under that sentence that you got. I pray that the Most High God gives you the healing that you deserve. But we recognize what the play is, big dog. But carry on.
I sleep the light on. I'm single cell. You know what I'm saying? And I be having problems. You know what I'm saying? Of getting raped. Sometimes it fuck with me. And for y'all don't know, that's what made me a monster in them South Central LA streets. That's what made me commit them crimes. That I was sexually assaulted by men and women staff. And
like I just said, it was a man that, did some things to him too. But the thing is, man, this brother, being a victim of actual assault, put an S in front of it, it made him inclined to seeking male affection, attention, and erections. Should that staff did what he had did to Raylo, number 4, no, he should not, because he was a child. He was a child with a mental health disorder in a controlled environment. He can't consent. And in California, the age of consent is 18 years old. He was still a minor. But that situation with that male staff, Raylo, number 4, he wanted that. He wanted that. And he vocalized and he expressed how badly that he wanted it. And that unprofessional staff gave him what he was looking for. They gave it to each other. But let's get back into the content.
and I was kidnapped at 5 years old. So sometimes I have good days, bad days when I splash out on people and I call people out on their bullshit because I'm not scared to tell the truth. As y'all know, world, I've been truthful.
I would like to say that anybody that's watching this broadcast, trauma is not what happens to you, but it's every bit of your response to it. The same hot water that makes the potato soft makes the egg hard. You understand what I'm saying? So trauma isn't just, or it's not what happened to you, but it's how you respond to the unfortunate situation that happened to you. Let's get back into the content. I'm gonna say this before we get back into the content. In order to be on a realistic path of healing, you have to lose that victimization or that victim mindset. As long as you continue to look at yourself as a victim, you're going to continue to experience this range of negative emotions, PTSD, anxiety, depression, constant stress. Everything that's associated with a high production of cortisol, you're going to continue to experience that. The part of the brain that's responsible for depression is also responsible for gratitude, and it can't work at the same time. It's either going to be in a state of depression or a state of gratitude. When I come on here, I give praise to the Most High God. I am grateful for all the blessings that have been bestowed upon me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you can, that's one of the tactics that you can utilize to lessen the effects of PTSD and depression. Being grateful, having a mind state of a survivor and not a victim. Victim is that everything that it says, a victim. Survivor saying that I went through this hardship and this challenge and I overcame it. So as long as you continue to have a victimized or a victim setup, as long as you continue to have the mind set in a mind state of a victim, you're going to continue to get everything that comes with that low vibrational form of thinking. But when you say, hey, you know what? I am not a victim. I am a survivor. Then that's when a healing can commence. You understand what I'm saying? Is more healing techniques and tactics that can be introduced and practiced in each individual's life who have experienced some form of trauma. But one of the most fundamental things is switching that way of thinking from being a victim to a survivor. Now you can be more inclined to allowing other healing techniques to come into your life and be more effective. But let's get back into the content.
You know, like sometimes I be feel like hurting myself. Sometimes I don't be want to wake up in this world. You know, I pray 5 times a day, and sometimes I still be lost because I be thinking about.
If you're praying 5 times a day, and you still is lost, then my brother, you're either praying to the wrong entity, or you're not believing the prayers, or your life isn't in line with what it is that you are praying about. Prayer is a form of meditation. That form of meditation can slightly change the vibrations inside of the body. So praying, which is a form of meditation, can also be a key component in an individual pursuing healing. But I will also like to add this. A lot of people have to understand that, the trilogy, the triune theory, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Lucifer, false prophet, and the beast. 333 or 666, 777, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You can't change the body and not working on changing the mind and the spirit, because all three is together, just like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. For those who believe in the tenets in the philosophy of Christians, I'm not a Christian. I'm just talking about their doctrines to substantiate what I'm saying. A lot of dudes say, okay, I'm gonna change my mind, but you're still eating things that's toxic to the body. So you may not be dealing with stress and certain stressors in life, but the food that you're consuming can produce cortisol. You understand what I'm saying? So your change has to come threefold: mind, body, and then soul. I changed my mind. So now I'm more disciplined. So now I refrain from eating a whole lot of stuff. When I go to the grocery store, word is bond, I'm gonna tell y'all what I do. I got this app on my phone. The name of the app is Go Coco. Here it is right here. I changed my mind. My mind is going to be the foundation for my discipline. You understand what I'm saying? The mind is changed. So now that we change the mind, we got to change the physical. We got to change the body. So getting back to this app, I got this app called Go Coco. So when I go to the store, anything that I purchase for myself, I scan it. Boo, you just scan it like this, and it tells you, damn, hold on. Where the fuck it go? Oh, right here. And it tells you Planters Deluxe Lightly Sorted Whole Cashews. It says that on a healthy scale, 1 being the worst and can create a significant glucose spike. You feel what I'm saying? To raise your blood sugar. 10 is the best for you. But these cashews is a 5 out of a 10. So getting back to what I was saying, I changed my mind. Now I got to change my eating habits and start working on my physical. And as I'm doing that, I'm reading and I'm doing other things to enhance or to strengthen my spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So you just can't pray and think that all your problems is going to be resolved. No, it comes in 3 forms: mind, body, soul, big dog. But let's get back into the content.
All the little kids that's getting kidnapped and raped, all the females that's getting kidnapped and raped. And sometimes I'll be like, man, I wish Tamara Hall just reached out to me, because I'm really simply swimming in a pool full of emotions. Sometimes I'll be want to hurt the world because of my hurting. And I have did that in my past. That's why y'all see the documentary of me that just dropped. Then y'all see the positive. With this is all because of the sexual assault. And I was scared, and now I'm expressing my fears through these podcasts, through these shows, and I was really hurt. I was really hurt. I was kidnapped and raped. So that's why I feel the way that I feel. But now that I'm talking to mental health, I'm getting a little better. I've been EOP for the last 5-6 years. And that's when I left the line, they say.
I left the line, they say. Nigga, you either left the line or you didn't leave the line. Like, let's stop playing these motherfucking games. The topic is sincere, but the emotions insincere. A motherfucker can detect the insincerity in your mother. Like, nigga, stop acting, stop pretending, cuz. Nigga, we all done deal with some traumatic motherfucking experiences in our lives. But a motherfucker ain't got to get on here and And they say, and that's when they say I left the line. Nigga, if you EOP or you SNY or you 50-50, nigga, you know when you left the motherfucking line. Nigga, stop playing these motherfucking games, nigga. If you want our sympathy, you want our empathy, you want our compassion and understanding, nigga, stop playing, nigga. Stop with this old fake ass victim. Forgive me. I'm gonna let this run for like 10 more minutes, and I'm gonna get up off this thing, man. I gotta go, chase some paper, man.
So now that I'm in 5 groups and I'm able to express myself, I'm not just expressing myself on social media. I'm expressing myself in these groups, CGA, mental health, Alcohol Anonymous, art classes. I'm doing what I gotta do to get the help I need. But sometimes I feel fucked up. I feel like fuck my enemies, fuck the world, fuck my family, fuck me. It's not nothing personal. That's how I feel. But I'm getting the help that I need. I was in special education. I was in resources. I was in retarded class. I don't have it all. I'm just getting better. I just got smart because of mental health.
You just got what? Y'all forgive me. I just ain't never heard that one before. I just got smart. All right. Never. That's heavy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. SB1, the pro. SB1, the prod, the jug. I'm gonna just call you SB1. Linwood Hoods to say, keep up the good content, QA. Hey, man, shout out to my neighborhood, my Linwood in Hoods, man. Watch the deal, man. Shout out to Linwood, man. Much love and respect on the Renanels. I appreciate the support. SB1, the producer. Okay, for Shigadale, I got you. Let's get back into the content because I got to go get this bread, man.
Shout out to mental health. Y'all been helping me. I love y'all a lot.
Yes.
Shout out to the people that's doing the sexual assault cases. I love y'all a lot. Y'all changing the community. Now, the 3 biggest things in the world right now: mental health, number 1; sexual assault, number 1; human trafficking, number 1. That's the big 3. It's like the Lakers winning the 3-peat championship. Now we getting the help we need. Kobe is alive. Rest in peace.
Hold on. Did this nigga just say Kobe is alive? Did this nigga just say Kobe is alive? This nigga good. This nigga good. This nigga good. This nigga. Let's get back into the content.
Shout out to mental health. Shout out to sexual assault people. Shout out to Axe Law. Shout out to Downtown Law again, man. Y'all doing a great job. Talking to people like me. Talking to people that rise, like Rise, that want to go home. People like Rise that was sexual assaulted. Bro, it's the Me Too movement, bro, of gang members coming out the closet. Y'all should feel good. It's an honor to have us on here. It's an honor. It's a blessing. We love y'all all. We love y'all all. God bless. And to the world, people was mad at Rise because his reputation and his looks, and because the person he was. It's not just me. Little bro is just as big as me. He was sexual assaulted, but he gonna tell it when he want to tell it. I'm just here to let people know that as gangbangers, but we is fucked up and we got life in big time for nothing. Because
nigga, you ain't getting no fucking life in big time for nothing, you stupid fucking imbecile ass degenerate. You got life in big time because you went out there and got caught for, you know what I mean? Like, come on, big dog. Now this victim mindset that you have, big dog, is becoming repulsive. It's like, I need to drink some water, cuz this nigga piss me off. I literally feel like I gotta throw up on PJ Crip. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? Anybody that gotta connect on this nigga, man, we need to have a conversation. I love to have a conversation with this dude, man.
What these people did to us, these people made us commit these crimes, and it says it in our paperwork, in our confidential paperwork about they responsible for us committing these crimes when we was in juvenile hall and we committed these dope crimes. Y'all don't even know what's going on. So why would I be with a predator like Tiny Sleep? And this is real. Read the paperwork. I got paperwork to show that I was sexually assaulted by men and women in Los Padrinos and Kemp and YA. I'm not lying. Paperwork rules it all. That's why they mad, because I'm coming out the closet and I'm telling the truth.
So are you gonna come out the closet and admit and also highlight and discuss your homosexual relationships? Because as I have said before, we need to start addressing homosexuality in the gang subculture. And I would love to do a tasteful, informative, and very therapeutic interview with brother Ray Lowe, number 4. I want to interview this dude. If y'all can assist me in getting in contact with this brother so that we can do a tasteful trauma informed interview, man, that'd be next level. Let's highlight this shit. Let's start talking about it. It's swept up under the carpet for too long. You understand what I'm saying? But let's conclude this video, and then I got to get up out of here, man. I gotta go handle some BI.
Please help me. Please reach out to me. Kim Kardashian, I need you. Tamron Hall, I need you.
Me too.
Steve Harvey, I need you.
Me too.
I need to put this out on a bigger platform. Man, Roz needs you, man. Like, please, Roz Bugatti, man, we need y'all. We need y'all. I'm trying to get people out of jail the right way. It's a lot of people that just need to be in mental health and go home. Not prison. How you gonna send a person like me and Roz to prison and we was raped and we was sexual assault? I'm doing the Me Too movement forever. I love mental health. I love Axe Law. I love Downtown Law Again. Please help us. Kim Kardashian, Tamara Hall, Steve Harvey, please. I was sexually assaulted. God bless y'all. We gone. We gonna leave it like this. We out.
That is there. So that's going to conclude this broadcast, man. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in, man. If you can, tap that like button. If you have not done so, at the moment, please like, share, subscribe. Let's get this realness up out there, man. There's too much fake, fraudulent, fictitious shit out there, man. Let's start circulating. Let's get this realness in circulation, man. Y'all step and be blessed, man. I have to go get this paper, man. So I'm going to absquat you late. That means get up out of here in haste. Like, I'm just gonna go. Y'all step and be blessed, man. Y'all know what the conclude. Y'all know what he keep shouting out them law firms, Axe Law, Downtown Law. You know what? I just had a thought. Mike B, good looking out. I just had a thought. Can't wait for Monday to come. Hey, y'all step and be blessed, man. It's your player upon the Bobby WAJ. All praise be to the Most High God. 2 black, 2 strong. We all we need, we all we got. Let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in it. And with the conclusion of this video, man, I want to say rest in peace to my nigga H Low. Love you, cuz. Rest in peace, rest in love, rest in power, my nigga.